Hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome to another video. This is Kellsindell, and today we are finishing up the second part of this video. I know it's already going, but I wanted to show this. Well, not that it's working. I mean, it is working actually really well, better than I've ever had this farm work. So there's that. But one of the things that I'd like to point out is that I have made this farm several times, and in the several times that I have made it, I've always done something incorrectly. And to be honest with you, this is third time building this. I'm gonna be honest, it's my third time. Yeah, and in this world, not altogether, just third time in this world. I had the whole thing done. I did the whole video for this, and then lo and behold, I completely botched the way that things work, and it was really frustrating. Um, so I decided to instead take it apart. Okay, I'm gonna wait for these guys to stop dying, and I've redone it. So while I'm here in this world, I think that should be it. Okay, so let's go ahead. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this video. I was just going to say go watch ilmango's video because he's awesome, and oop, he's better than I am, which isn't. That's not like an amazing feat. I mean, he just is. So I'm going to jump over into my test world real quick, and we're going to go over how to build this properly. And yep, so I'm going to hop over. I'll be right back. All right, so here we are in a test world, and so the way the killing mechanism looks and works. Let's go ahead and grab a couple things. So the way it works is, hey buddy, is you have it like this. Your minecart is right here behind it, and then we have anvils. Yep. 5 to 6 high. Okay, and you want to make sure that the anvils are this way, because if they are this way, the mobs have trouble getting into the space, and they'll get locked up here and they'll just hover, and you don't want that. Okay, so before we get to that point, however, this is not where you want to start. The location you want to start is right here, just one space down, and we're going to do that by grabbing a hopper, sticking it right here. Sorry, one more. A hopper, sticking it right there. Try that again. And we're going to place our rail and a hopper minecart on it. Okay. Then you go up 2 spaces, and you need to point a piston down just like that, and you place that. So one of the issues I've had with trying to do this is that if you place redstone here, nothing happens, because the missing step is you must break that. So now if we do that, we can clear that out, and huzzah, huzzah, we have our piston. I'm sorry, our glass. And so what happens is the zombie pigmen are gonna hop down here and jump right into it. And when they do that, you want this killing mechanism. Well, what we're gonna do for the killing mechanism is you get a whole bunch of hopper minecarts, because you want the items to fall here, and then this hopper minecart drags them in, and then you set up your hoppers down here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I like to throw in just a couple just for extra measure. I know that's expensive, but that is the way that I do it. And honestly, you can build this up as high as you want to, with as much iron as you have. I would recommend, if you don't have a lot of iron, going at least 3 high and then placing blocks on top so that you can have them that way. Because back here, well, we're going to have two things. One is we're going to have this slab right here, okay, and this is going to keep two things happening here. One is going to be, well, this is going to keep zombie pigmen out from coming in and wrecking your entire farm. Two. Okay, and so the way we do that is you set the trap, close it, and if you're unsure how to lay a whole bunch of traps like this, and you're down here, and you want to do this trap beforehand, but if you set the trap right there, you can jump, and then just jump your way all the way up to the top. And so I would recommend not doing that because this will absolutely kill you. I've got the volume turned down, by the way. It is super loud, and so yeah, you want to make sure that you have your volume turned down. So once you have it set like that, okay, we will have our let's see, what else are we missing? So it's going to come up this way. Sorry, I'm trying to do this on the without being in the actual world is a little bit harder. So it's going to look like this on both sides. Okay. And here in the middle, you're going to want to set your traps just like that. And there's a very specific reason why. Is that high? Yeah, right there. You want it to be like this. And we're going to pop back over into the regular world, and I will show you and explain why. So we have this. This is ground level. Here's another one here. And the reason why you want this in this manner is because you want it to be able to look at this. Well, I have it gray, luckily. So this ring right here. So one of the things that I've done in the past is I misunderstood how this works, and I've stood down here at the bottom trying to get the zombie pigmen to look at me. And if you do that, you run the risk of the little piggies coming in and wrecking your day by jumping through the hole. You don't want that. So here we have, oh, for some reason my brain said, see, I ran out of iron here. I have plenty now, but I ran out of iron, so I used glass and bricks on top to prevent it from going. But these are the alarm pigmen that I caught, and it took ages and ages to get. And for some reason I thought, well, this is how you do it, and then I set it all up. It worked okay, and then it didn't. And then I went back and I went and looked at Ilmango's video, and it turns out that I've been a fool this whole time. And so I caught one more guy there, 3 on that side, 3 in that corner, and then 3 over there, I think. And they are exactly opposite of this right here. So if I walk this way, you'll see there's a guy there. If I walk, not this one, but this over here, and the reason I don't have but one on that side because you can't really see me, but I have this over here, and I've got those 2 guys up there. I have an anvil up here still. Ooh, oh, didn't make it. But see if we can recover this anvil. Nope. Boom, there we go. So yeah, it took like I said, it took me a really long time to push piggies into the proper locations, and then it turns out they were incorrect. this is the best way to do the trapdoors so that you can walk over this, but you will absolutely die if you fall into that. It might take a little while, but you most certainly will have a bad day. So one of the things ilmango has you do is bring with you some snowballs, or chicken eggs if you will. Just something that you can throw, but I like to keep my trident with me because, well, I just always have my trident. And so now, if you see, every single one of them, with the exception of maybe one or two here and there, are completely aggroed. And the aggression stays on you and comes right this way. And now, because I have this done correctly, that guy can see me, that one can see me. Like I said over here, this guy can't really see me, but those guys over there can. And they keep the aggression level going so that I can, well, just sit here and reap the benefit. So I was level 80 something. No, 20. Yeah, I was level 20 something when I first finished this. And now here we are, level 127. And XP is just jumping to me, and that's a good thing. So all my gear is fully healed up. Just things are going really well. So are these, yeah, name tags. I was doing another thing, and I just remembered that I didn't finish recording this. So that is it for this. And then we come down this way. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to collect all the XP because it can cause lag if you just allow XP to just sit there. So I like to sit here and let the pigmen just continue their plummets. So I still have a few guys here trying to get in, and just gather up the rest of the XP. And so while they're doing that, all the hopper minecarts here to here are collecting down here. And I went ahead with a hopper system because I don't know, I just prefer a hopper system. And so the hopper system goes straight down to here to this chest. And then I have it go down here, and then they fill up that way as progress goes. And so you can see here I have just absolutely full. Oh wow, almost completely full actually. With all these chests back here and all of that. And so what I do is I'll come here and just empty out my inventory so I don't make a mistake in throwing away something that's really important. So grab an empty shulker and then just toss everything in. And then I'll come to one of these over here on this side, and then I'll just grab all the swords. You don't have to worry about emptying the back box because the back box is it overflows to this box. And so then I just make sure I load the correct one, this one right here. Let's go ahead and toss them in this one. And then you'll see it turns on. I can't remember if I'm using blaze rods or coal, but yeah. So there's that. And then the swords come into here, the output. And if you're better with redstone than I am, you can create a system where it'll automatically sort it. I'm just not that good at sorting systems through hoppers. I don't really understand it the same way as I do for a sorting system in a water stream. I haven't really looked up to see if they work exactly the same or not. I assume they might, but I just haven't brought myself to get acquainted with it yet. And so this is how I do it. It would be really easy to just, because the main items you get are meat, chicken, gold ingots, and gold shards. What are they called? Gold nuggets. Gold nuggets. And so those are the main items that you get from this farm. which is actually quite lovely because I have this shulker box here, and this is the one that I used to. Have I done that video yet? I don't think I've done that video yet. I can't remember, but this is where I keep all my gold at. That's mine, thank you. So yeah, this is pretty outstanding farm. Big thank you to ilmango for making it because it's absolutely brilliant. I always keep things like inner chest and shulker boxes and crafting tables. This is a furnace here, blast furnace. I figured I didn't need to do a super smelter or anything like that, and I'm not going to for this because, I mean, it runs while you're here and so forth, but yep, that's going to be it. I know it was a pretty quick and brief video, I hope, but if you want all the full details, all the inner workings and everything on how this farm works, be sure to head over to ilmango, give him all the love because he deserves it. This farm is absolutely amazing, and I think in a few episodes I'm going to be turning this farm, or I'm sorry, this server into something a little bit different. So I have a few more episodes planned out before I do that, but I think I want to try something else. I'm not going to leave this land. I'm still, in love with everything that I'm doing. Well, not in love with, but I'm really enjoying this place, and so I'm just gonna enjoy this world that I have here, and push myself to learn more redstone, to learn more everything. And the only way we do that is with trial and error. And I had a lot of trial and error trying to fix this. Even though ilmango does an excellent job of setting up everything, I'm just not that smart when it comes down to it. So that's always going to be a problem. And I'm just not that good at this game yet. But I hope to get there one day. I don't have a need for gold swords, so that's why I'm just checking them all in here. So that's all full, that's all full, that's all full. So anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you want to see me build the whole thing from scratch, I have that video, but I just figured this would be easier because I don't know, I just had a lot of issues with it. So that's going to do it for the video. I will see you all next time.